So this is the time of eruption. Now see the deep about the structure, the parts of the tooth. You can observe yourself that whatever the surface projections into the oral cavity, whatever the exposed part into the oral cavity, and this part we can call it is the crown. Then the parts of the tooth which is covered, which is enveloped under the gum, and this part we call it is the neck. Whatever the large part which is fixed into the alveolar socket, and that is called the root of the tooth. Now goes into the structure of the tooth. You can see in the center there is appearance of the loose fibrous tissue is there. This loose fibrous tissue, it contains the blood vessels, nerves and lymphatics. And this part we call it is the pulp. The cavity, it is the pulp cavity which contain whatever the nerve supply, blood supply of the tooth. Around this, the pulp cavity, it is covered up by the single line, the tall columnar cells. The most important these cells, it is called odontoblast. The function of odontoblast, it secretes dentin throughout the life. So dentin, it is produced throughout the life by the odontoblast. The second one layer around the pulp cavity, you can see this, and this is the dentin. Dentin has the same composition as like the bone. There is the same the contribution by the inorganic organic material is there. Here the calcium, it is deposited in the form of, there is presence of, you can see the tubules are there. These are the spiral tubules are there, and within these spiral tubules there is presence of the cytoplasmic processes of odontoblast. This dentin, whatever the part of dentin, the crown part, it is again covered up by the hardest tissue of the body. So whatever the dentin which is covered by the upper part, the crown, it is covered by the one layer, and that is called the enamel. It is the hardest tissue of the body compared to the bone, because in the bone there is inorganic material. I think this is about the 50 to 60%, while here inorganic material, it is the 90%. So it is compared to the bone, it is the first rank as the hardest tissue. Whatever the enamel which cover the surface, it is produced, it is secreted by the cell, and the name of the cell, it is called the ameloblast. The difference between the ameloblast and odontoblast is there. Once the process of the formation of enamel is over, they disappear. They not remain throughout the life as like the odontoblast. The third one, covering. Once you go into the neck, into the root, the part of the dentin, again it is covered by the bone-like structure, and whatever the part of root, whatever the part of neck, it is covered that is called the cementum. The cementum, sometimes it is maybe overlapped on the sides at the level of neck, maybe overlapped by the enamel also. So these are the coverings. Now the second point, most important, whatever the root it is holding to the alveolar socket by one membrane, and this is called the periodontal ligament. It is the membrane we call the ligament because it fixed the tooth into the alveolar socket. This is the function of periodontal ligament. The second function of periodontal ligament, it acts as a periosteum for the alveolar socket and also for the cementum. You can see here one opening is also there, and that is called the apical foramen, through which the nerves and vessels which comes into the pulp cavity. We discussed all the parts. Out of this enamel, there is dentin, cementum. These three parts, it has no nerve supply, no blood supply. Remember, whatever the nerve supply, blood supply, it is related to the pulp cavity and periodontal ligament. Second covering, you can see here gums. This is the anatomical word, gums. Not in that way. Here the structure of gum. What is it? This is the dense fibrous connective tissue which is covered by the highly vascular mucous membrane. You can observe in your oral cavity that below the crown it is surrounded by the soft tissue and it is the gums. Whatever the part which cover the tooth, this is the free part. The second part which is attached to the alveolar margin. And in between the tooth, you can also see the part of the gums is there, and that is the interdental part.